Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we are going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Kreese killed Johnny during Cobra Kai Season 3? So in this timeline, Johnny would still go on to fight Kreese at the end of Season 3. He would be angry at him for sending his students to the house fight, and he would also be angry for manipulating Robbie. So Johnny and Kreese would fight, and the same things would happen. Johnny would want to kill Kreese, but Robbie wouldn't allow it. So Johnny would show mercy. This is when Robbie would want to attack Johnny, and Johnny would still fight defensively. Kreese would take advantage of this and grab the sai and strike Johnny, and he would still have him in a choke lock. And in this timeline, Daniel wouldn't show up just yet, so Kreese would end up killing Johnny in this timeline. Kreese would stand over Johnny's body. He would have some regret for killing his best student and the son he never had. Robbie would stand up. He would see Johnny and Kreese. All the rage he had towards Johnny would immediately change towards Kreese. He would get emotional and he would want to fight Kreese. But Kreese, much like Johnny, would only use defensive techniques against Robbie. This is when Daniel would show up and he would see Robbie and Kreese fighting. Daniel would knock Kreese to the ground, and Daniel would notice Johnny's body on the ground. He would realize that Johnny was dead. Kreese would realize that he needed to escape before the police showed up, so Kreese would want to fight Daniel to leave, but Daniel, using what he learned from Chosen, would stop Kreese with the pressure point technique. They would still crash through the window, and Daniel would still have Kreese on the ground. He would be ready to end Kreese's life. This is when Miguel and Sam would show up, and they would stop Daniel from killing Kreese. Daniel would tell Sam to call the police. Miguel would look through the broken window, and he would see Robbie crying over Johnny's body. Miguel would run. He would ask what happened, and Robbie would explain that Kreese had killed Johnny. Miguel would be filled with so many emotions. The police would show up and arrest Kreese, and Kreese would go to prison. Kreese would want to call Terry from prison, but much like in the original timeline, Terry wouldn't answer. Cobra Kai would shut down, and there would be a funeral for Johnny. Johnny's friends would be at his funeral. Even Sid would be there. Robbie would be heartbroken, remembering the last things he told Johnny, that he was pathetic and that he was his worst enemy. So Robbie wouldn't want to continue in karate. Miguel would say a couple words. He would say that Johnny was like a father to him and that he will always remember him. He would say that he will try to honor and continue Johnny's legacy. Miguel would walk up to Robbie and he would extend out his hand. He would tell Robbie that maybe Johnny would have wanted for them to get along and to not be enemies. Robbie would agree, and he would apologize to Miguel. Miguel would also apologize. Robbie and Miguel's rivalry would end. Daniel would reopen up Miyagi-Do, and some of the former Eagle Fang students would join. Daniel would try to convince Robbie to come back to Miyagi-Do, but Robbie wouldn't want anything to do with karate. Miguel would end up joining Miyagi-Do in this timeline. Terry would eventually find out what Kreese had done, so he would visit Kreese in prison. Terry would ask if there was anything he could do, but Kreese would only say that he got what he deserved, and he would truly regret killing Johnny, and the events of Season 4 would be very different. Daniel would see that him and Johnny weren't so different. Daniel would want to continue Johnny's legacy, and events would carry on, and that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Kreese killed Johnny? Let me know in the comments below. All members have access to emojis that can be used in comments and live streams. This isn't mandatory. This is only something extra. If you want to support the channel even more, YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.